now coming in from Pakistan, where we're understanding Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has appointed Lieutenant General Asim Munir as the Army Chief and Lieutenant General Sahir Shamshad Mirza as the Chairman Joint Chief of Staff. The advice is also now being sent to the President. Let me bring in my colleague Abhishek Jha, who is joining us. So this was unexpected lines. You have the Chief of Army Staff there being appointed. Tell us a little more about Lieutenant General Asim Munir and what happens from here on.
So Lieutenant General Munir happens to be the senior most three-star rank general, and he was to be retired on 27th of this month. So it was expected that any announcement of the next Army Chief of Pakistan will be done before that. General Munir, so it looks like General Munir has been picked up by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif for Pakistan's next Army Chief, because General Bajwa, who is the current chief and who has had extension also in the past, has already served 6 years, and he has he's retiring on 29th. And before that, this announcement has come, and now it looks like Pakistan's president will have the final go ahead with this, because that's the protocol. The president will have to approve the Prime Minister's decision, and then formally General Munir will be taking over charge of Pakistan's Army Chief from General Bajwa.
I want to ask you, what does this mean for the political repercussions? The army in Pakistan is the driving force. More importantly, what does this mean to the dare that had been given by the former Prime Minister Imran Khan and his plans of reviving his political career?
Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan has not been in at very good terms with the army in the recent terms. In fact, like last night also, General Bajwa during a speech has said that Imran Khan tried to politicize this whole issue. However, he did accept the fact that Pakistan's army has been working as an extra constitutional body, which has been wielding power in key government policy making for the last several decades, and this is something that should be done away with. So, understanding has actually developed in Pakistan's whole political ecosystem that the role of what should be the role of army, with the latest appointment of army chief, where the seniority, which is by law, which should have been the most army general should have been given the next army chief post. So that has also been selected. So it looks like the selection of army chief and the law is being followed. And if Imran Khan also happens to be agree with this and he does not start agitating, trying to gain some political brownie points, it looks like Pakistan's army and political dynamics are going to be stable for some time to come.
Abhishek, I'll just request you to stay on with us. We also have security analyst Patikrit Payne also now joining us on the broadcast. Patikrit, good to have you on the broadcast with us. Your first reaction to the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shehbaz Sharif, now appointing Lieutenant General Asim Munir as the Army Chief?
Well, Ridhima, I think, he was the senior most Lieutenant General who was supposed to retire on 27. So in terms of seniority, he was the one who was supposed to be the Chief of Staff. It's interesting how things will flow out from here on, because Asim Munir does not have a very good relation with Imran Khan. He was the ISI chief who was, ousted from ISI in 2019 after the Balakot airstrike and the Pulwama terror attack, after which there was tremendous pressure on Pakistan for abating terrorism, and Asim Munir was removed as the ISI chief. So that person coming back as the Chief of Staff, I don't think he has any love lost for Imran Khan. And I think if you remember what happened in the recent past, the Defense Minister of Pakistan made a statement that the government would deal with Imran Khan once the Chief of Staff is appointed. So it seems that the government now would be, taking on Imran Khan head on. But it doesn't mean that Imran Khan also sit quite quietly, because given the kind of precarious economic situation of Pakistan right now, in fact, CNN News 18 yesterday only came out with a report which stated that they have literally zero forex reserve. Whatever little they have, it's all on credit from some of the other countries. The condition is going to become even worse. So you would have more civil strife, more turmoil, more conflict, or more situation becoming tense between the deep state and establishment of Pakistan and Imran Khan, who has projected himself as a crusader against the establishment.
Patikrit, I just want to go back to what we had seen a couple of days ago. The outgoing Army Chief, General Bajwa, had completely debunked all the claims and allegations that had been made by the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, when he said that there was a global international conspiracy which in fact had led to toppling of Imran Khan's own government. Post the attack on Imran Khan, his revival plans, how are they going to be impacted, considering the fact there is no love lost, as you rightly said, between Lieutenant General Asim Munir and Imran Khan?
Well, there is, a deep turmoil between at least a section of the army and Imran Khan. There is no denial of that. Imran Khan himself initially stated that there is a global conspiracy against him and because of which he was ousted. But again, surprisingly, a few weeks back, he changed his statement. He stated that America had nothing to do with it. So I think Imran Khan himself has been vacillating. So, the army chief made the statement, whatever he had to make it, because otherwise you cannot project it as a political issue and the army had nothing to do with it. But frankly speaking, Imran Khan would try to, vent his entire tirade and anger and frustration towards the deep state of Pakistan instead of any more talking about any other country. So the resentment, animosity is not going to go anywhere. Imran Khan has become, Imran Khan's rise as a politician and to become a prime minister wouldn't have been possible without the support of the deep state of Pakistan. He was a nobody. But now that he had actually burnt his bridges with the deep state and especially, the General Bajwa, let's remember, there can be internal turmoil within the deep state of Pakistan, within the army establishment. But when it comes to army versus the rest, they're very much united. So I think this tiff is going to go even more serious. Okay. Imran Khan would project that deep state is looting. There was a report recently. General Bajwa has amassed huge amount of wealth during his tenure. So, this is going to become a potboiler now. It is an evolving story. Sure. We have to see how things shape up in the near future. But it's not going to be good for Pakistan.
Pathik, I'll just request